Enjoy 3-0. Robert Love will be buying a drink tonight.
I'd like to think so. I would have liked to try and kept him on to get his hat trick, but the wee man had run himself in the ground as he normally does. And him coming at the side, in regards to the results, it gives everybody a boost. His enthusiasm's first class, and he's obviously got great ability. And he's been listening to my assistant manager, because Matt's been at him for weeks now, shoot. So the day he pulled the trigger and he came up with a fantastic goal for his second goal. But the legs were off him towards the end. He'd done so much in the game. And, for a wee guy, he's got a huge heart and leads for the front, and he gets other people around about him working as well. So I'm delighted for him as well.
We got a break with the first goal, straight for the corner kick. Kevin was going to tell us different. It was the start we needed.
Well, what we tell the corner kickers is shoot for goal, believe it or not. So Kevin, was as good as his word. He did that. He nearly scored.
He was getting a hat trick.
Well, he nearly scored just before that, and the second one sails over the goalie's head. So we needed a break, and anybody who's been watching Stenny Smear games recently will be able to tell you that we haven't had many breaks going our way. We feel that the performances we're not getting the reflection in points and goals. So today it was somebody else's turn, unfortunately, for a hard luck story, and it was our turn to get a bit of fortune. And we needed it. There's no doubt. But I'm sure that'll give us a boost we need to go and start putting a run of results together.
The first 10 minutes of the second half, under pressure. We know we were being the second half lately, but at least they stood strong today.
They did, aye. We were a bit sloppy. We gave the ball away again, and I think there was a lot of people here, myself included, thinking, here we go again, same as last week, same as the week before and the week before. We've had games where they've been in great positions at half time and not been able to do anything about it. Come out second half and we look a bit sloppy. And the players are smart myself. If any supporters are out there thinking differently, then they're wrong. The players know that they've let people down. As a manager, I take the blame for that as well. We're all part of it. We're in it together, and we've really got ourselves into a hole over the last few weeks with those second half displays. But what was proven to me was, let's accentuate the positives. The first half displays have been as good as any of the teams we played against. Unfortunately, they haven't turned them into goals. Today, you're quite right. We had a few sloppy passes, but I never at any time thought we were going to lose a match. And I'm just delighted that we got the goals. It was a fairly good margin, and it could have been more. The guy saved from Tiger, for instance, was a fantastic save. So the margin might have been a wee bit greater, but when you've been in a run of defeats, you're just quite happy to get the 3 points in the bag.
11 men in a match. There wasn't a bad player in the team. We've got to say about McLeod. He was solid at the back.
He was, and he's given us a response, because I left him out a couple of weeks. I thought he was a bit sloppy. I brought Chris to the club because I thought he'd be the best centre half in the division last year, and he did okay. But I still wanted more from him. And there's him and young Gary and Jordan. At times have all struggled, and I left Chris out. And like any good professional, you expect to get a response. You expect him to answer you with a good performance, and that's what he did today. So he's now set a standard that he's got to keep to. And if he does that, we'll be much better for it.
End of the day, it's only 3 points, and it's got us upwards. That's what it's all about.
Well, we think 5 defeats in the total is 15 points we'll never see again, so it was important we got that one, that gives us a wee boost. We've got a home game next week, which obviously we're looking forward to already. You can just tell there's an air of confidence about the players even coming off the park. They're looking forward to getting into training next week. That just comes with winning games, and if we can go on that little run, that'll get us back into the mix, and we'll be delighted. But a lot of hard work still to do. We've got to make sure that we build on what we did today.
Right, John. Thanks for speaking to us.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Just as important.
Yeah, I'm delighted with the 2 goals, but obviously the main thing was getting the 3 points today. Everybody's knows that we're on a bad run now. But the day the boys sorted out and get 3 points, absolutely delighted.
And do you think you can take this result and move on and get on?
The gaffer said that for the game. We can use this as a springboard if we get 3 points today, and hopefully that's what we've done. It's a good team performance. There was a few individuals, like Kevin Motion, a different class. Chris McLeod coming back in the side was also very good for us, but as a team we were really good today, and hopefully that'll be a springboard for our season. We started well, and hopefully we can pick up again and get back up the league. Your
first goal was a kind of wee bit of being in the right place at the right time and finished it well, admittedly, but your second one was a real touch of class, turned away.
First one, it was Scott Dale's through and goal. We get the break, just back off the keeper, falls to Scott. You see, I'm in the right place at the right time. A couple of weeks ago we weren't getting any breaks, but the day it's happened, it's put us 2-0 up, and then the third goal, I managed to get the ball at my feet and just go and have a shot really. Lucky enough it's went in. Another day, keeper saves it, it goes over the bar probably, but delighted with my 2 goals.
So maybe just a sort of change in luck and changing how things are going.
Exactly, a wee bit of change in luck, and the boys, for somebody at the bottom of the league, the spirit's been a different class in the dressing room. Tuesday and Thursday we've been training, and I'm totally delighted. The boys are thrilled in there, and a good journey back down the road anyway in the bus.
Cheers mate, that's great. Thanks very much. Let's go 3 points. Feel a bit hard done by.
I feel like we've been mugged, but we caused our own problems with the second and third goals. You know, you can't legislate for them scoring straight for a corner. They're on top, totally on top, and they score straight for a corner. They can't legislate for that. But the second and third goals is frightening. Big Dog was got in there. He knows he's let all the boys down. You know, it's just a giveaway goal, the second one, and then he should have dealt with it back to Darren before he kicks it and ends up there throwing in the book. To be fair to them, the third goal was a great strike for the boy, you know, it was a great strike for distance, but first couple of goals changed games. I said that before, it's not about breaks, it's you make your own breaks in football, and we didn't do enough when we had chances, you know. But I'm pleased with the way we've been working on trying to pass the ball, and I can't remember us at Gayfield having so many efforts to go and crosses in the box as we had this season, and I'm delighted with the way we passed the ball around. But I'm not happy with a couple of individual errors. It's cost us the game massively, you know.
Set up to be a bit more attacking today.
Yeah, we certainly did, and the boys worked their socks off. They do that all the time. They're a great bunch. They put in the effort, but they need to do a wee bit more thinking and stick together now. And we did set up to be a bit more attacking, and we played really well. I thought, got our full backs forward and really created some chances. It was a blow for us, his luck going off. There's no doubt that it was a wee blow for us as well, but I can't fault my players' effort.
Just looking a bit further ahead now, Robbie, you're obviously one of the names that's been mentioned for the manager's job. Is that something that you want to take on?
I spoke to the board on Thursday night, and I told them what I'm doing and how I'll take it forward. It's up to them if they want to take that forward with me. Obviously, today's result's not going to help me because we're in a results business, there's no hype for that. I just hope they'll look at the performance and maybe have a bit of confidence in me that I can turn it around. I don't see myself going back into that dressing room. After the last couple of weeks, I've taken on the manager's role, and I think it'd be very difficult for me to stay here if another manager came in, but that's no my problem. I'm under contract, I don't know what's going to happen if somebody else comes in. I'll have to just play the year, you know.
That's great.
Okay.
Thank you, Robbie.
Thank you.